The moment that I realized I was living a lie. If you guys have read that title, you guys came across the video, this video is for you. So let's get into the topic about this. Yeah, guys, the moment that I realized I was living a lie was right now, right this very moment of how old I am, because just in about 2 months, I'm going to be like the ripe age in my mid 20s. Okay. I don't really want to disclose the age. I don't know why. I just don't feel like it. I'm just like, all right. I don't know why. I don't want to disclose it. Anyways, let's get into the topic of this. Yes, guys, as you guys read the title, the moment that I was realizing that I was living a lie was knowing that, man, this system is low-key fake. Society is telling us to do all these things, have all these expectations, go to college for 4 years, waste your life. For what? Why would you want to do that? I don't want to do any of that. You know what I mean? And I can reflect back from 5 to even 10 years ago of like, I am not the same person as how I am now. Going through the trials, going through the tribulations in my life to get to where I'm at. And I know you guys are feeling the same way because there is a reason for it. And I'll tell you the reason is because the Most High will put you in a form of solitude for you to reflect, hey man, look, you've gone through the bad things, you've gone through the good things, but you need to reflect on all the things that you've done in the past and the lessons that need to be learned and need to keep pushing forward and keep it moving. You know what I realize? You know what I mean? Because society teaches us to be average. It teaches us to let life go by. Don't take massive action. Don't do what you need to do to get to the next level. It teaches us to be average, to eat junk food, to binge watch and doom scroll on TikTok and waste your time. No, there is no time for that at all, y'all. Right now is the time to grind. Right now is to get your stuff together. So if you guys are thoroughly enjoying the video, I know we've been only 2 minutes into the video, but if you guys are enjoying the content so far, consider subscribing, right? We're still yapping. We're still talking about this topic because this is a very important topic for people that are in their 20s or even in their 30s. This is some advice that I can give y'all if you're at this pinnacle point. You don't want to, so let's say, for instance, you're driving a car, right? You're going straight forward. You're driving, um, you're driving the car. You're going straight, right? It's like your life and your journey in life, right? You're going forward. Sometimes you can look back at the rear view mirror, but if you look back a little too much, you might crash into a wall. And that's what I mean with life. You don't want to reflect too much to the point where it's going to go like this and like that after, because you crash into a wall, right? And that's what life throws at you sometimes. Another thing is for you to reflect on the tests that God did give you and how did you pass those tests. You know what I mean? Because God will always throw a new set of tests to see if you're really ready for it, with finances, with your physical health, with your physicality, with your spirituality. They'll put you on that test to see if you're really going to do what you said you was bound to do. You know what I mean? And this whole time I was thinking that I had to live like these people. I had to be like the average person, and realizing you don't have to be like the average person at all. And to anybody that's relating to this video or you made it this far into the video, you know what I mean? Consider subscribing to the channel if you guys are enjoying the content, not forcing you to. And if you guys have any suggestions or improvements to my returning subscribers, feel free to comment them down below. I'm very open-minded to what I can do better on this channel because I want the show to revolve around you guys and to have it to be relatable to my audience because, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys a lot. And let's continue on with this topic because we're flowing right now. We going in, and it's like 9 p.m. at night. All this time I could have filmed this video, but right now is the time to get locked in. So here we go. Look, guys, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's okay to sit there sometimes by yourself and be like, my parents taught me to think like this whole time, to say that, oh, I have to go to school, or, oh, I have to do this and that. You have to go off of your intuition, and your intuition works with God, you know what I mean, in your heart, to know that with school, if you know for yourself that you forcefully have to go to school, but deep down you truly see yourself being a YouTuber, for example, being a high income trader, or doing a high income skill that requires no college, you need to pursue that dream. You a grown ass man, you a grown ass woman. You need to pursue your dreams and not let the external source dictate you. Yes, that's your parents, but you're an adult now. And that's where I'm at now. It's like you need to decide for yourself and you have to bet on yourself. You know what I mean? So sometimes you can have subtle flashbacks, like I said, when we're going back to saying, like, reflecting yourself from 5 years ago. Like, man, 5 years ago, I was just fresh out of high school, just getting into the workforce, you know. But ever since then, realizing that there was moments in my life in my early 20s where I was just kind of fucking around, letting life pass by. Like, dude, bro, I realized just as I'm talking to y'all, watching the clip of Duke Dennis. I know you all know who he is. So if you guys made it this far, continue watching the video. You know what I mean? But we're talking about Duke Dennis, right? Duke Dennis was saying something about how when you hit the ripe age of like 20, 21, 22, you just in that phase of even up to 24, you just in that kind of fucking around phase. And then he said like when you hit 25, 26, later leading on to your late, to your 30s is when life starts. And that's the thing too. You feel me? So yeah, guys, that is one of the craziest things that I just realized about as I'm talking about like living a lie. Is like, dang, he low key right. Because I will admit, man, looking back in my early 20s, I'm pretty sure some of y'all can relate. Because most of my audience, most of y'all are around my age, so shout out to y'all that are in their early 20s. You're in that phase of fucking around. But if you watch this, if you're watching this right now and you're 21, 22, consider this to be advice from me. That's a little older. You need to take your life serious right now. You need to take action. You need to utilize your youth. You need to utilize your energy that you have, or even if you're 20, you just started your 20s. Utilize the time, utilize the energy that you have. They say that you're running out of time. Yes and no. It's both. You have time, but it's running out at the same time. That's a famous made up saying that I said, and I hope that goes viral. But you have time, but you're running out of time at the same time. So if you're in your early 20s, you need to utilize that time and take action, what you need to do, and also have fun while you're doing it, okay? Because this is your time where you're fresh, you're young, you're energized, you're ready to kick ass. You know what I mean? And it's going to fade away. The energy is going to fade away. It's okay to still maintain your health and stuff like that, but it's going to fade away slowly but surely the older you get. And when the older you get, time is going to fly even faster, okay? So, yeah, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, consider subscribing to the channel. We're going to make more content like this. To my returning subscribers, like I said, if you more than happy, more than free, to comment down below your opinions, your thoughts, if you'd like to. That would help my channel so much. That'll help me so much to see what I can do better for you guys and make you guys better content. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in another video.